Hey everyone, what's up? So it's Sunday night and it's officially the last night of Comic Con, and I'm about ready to put this whole town in my rear view. But before I do, I figured I'd make one more video. I got up in the morning and figured maybe I'll just make a video of the con to just show you some of the sights and sounds. So here we go. So here's the gas lamp entrance to the con. Sometimes just getting inside can be a bit of an ordeal just because there's so many people here. Kotobukiya's booth is always cool to see. Here's Dark Dragoon Forte and their new Vision prototype. Here are the Bishoujo Thor and Loki. Here you have Square Enix. They set up a bunch of gaming stations where you can check out like Final Fantasy and Tomb Raider and some of their other upcoming releases. So this is the middle of the floor basically. And here's Weta's display. They have some live action Ghost in the Shell stuff, some Lord of the Rings in case you forgot that they were involved in that. And this is a really cool tabletop game, Giant Killer Robots. And I'm sure you'll be shocked to hear that Weta has done the visual effects for the Warcraft movie and their orcs. And this is Gentle Giant. I just caught this Ronald McDonald Thor guy here. The anime publishers also have a pretty big presence. Here's Viz's booth. Funimation was also there, but they didn't have this sort of cool gallery wall display here. It's just interesting to see all the individual illustrations. And there's a lot of artists. Alex Ross is obviously a superstar in the comic book world. He got his own kind of gallery exhibit here. And here we have Sideshow's booth, starting with the Court of the Dead. This is just an absolutely ridiculous display. I think every year Sideshow pretty much just has the craziest stuff. And you come here and you're like, oh my god, all this stuff is amazing. How much does it cost? Lots and lots and lots of dollars. This is going to cost you all of the dollars, seriously. And here is a sort of art display of various artists and their take on just kind of making something out of R2-D2. These were my favorites here, the Return of the Living Dead version and the Oscar the Grouch one. There's lots of Star Wars stuff in general at Sideshow. This year they brought out these kinds of giant dioramas. These are all 1/6 scale, so these are very, very large. The Millennium Falcon cockpit is really impressive, actually. And here's the 6 scale Batmobile from the Batman v Superman movie. So here we're at DC's booth. As I was shooting this video, they were doing a promo for one of their mobile games, I think. And on top of the DC collectibles stuff, they also had these sort of costumes from their upcoming movies. So this is Joker from Suicide Squad. You have a couple of Wonder Woman costumes. And here's Bluefin with their huge Ghostbusters display. But this is my favorite thing in the world right now, a Tony Jaa 1/6 scale figure. The east end of the exhibit hall is given to basically like the gaming company. So here's Bandai Namco. Capcom's in this section. Nintendo has a large exhibit. Microsoft has an exhibit. There's a lot of just kind of open gaming and stuff too. Here you can see the Resident Evil booth. And this is Blizzard here. Huge lines for Blizzard. And GameSpot also had like a little LAN thing going. Around the campus you can see these almost sort of like carnival areas. This is the one dedicated to South Park because it's the 20th anniversary. I really like the crab people display. And then in the Marriott, Nintendo has their own sort of gaming lounge. It's free to enter. You can go chill, play Nintendo games. basically hang out. So there you have it. That was a little tour of the convention center and the surrounding areas, just the stuff that I kind of found pretty interesting to look at. As a whole, this event has been really, really exhausting since I was a sole representative of Toe and Pop, so I had to kind of cover everything on my own. And also, shooting these videos without a crew is pretty difficult. I had to lug around what felt like 90 million pounds of gear. So, yeah, it'll be nice to get back, sleep in my own bed, get some rest. But yeah, hopefully I can make it back next year, and hopefully I will be here with more people, but you know, I don't know how that's going to turn out. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.